All right. This one's gonna be a little shorter. We'll see if YouTube will let me go ahead and finish first three videos wanting to act up. Sorry about that. I'm trying to work and get it fixed, get things worked out so where it won't happen again. And there will be accompanying video with audio because that is what the YouTube channel is for. But I digress. I just want to talk power rankings real quick. I'm not going to go too deep into it because the season hasn't really started, but they always got to put out power rankings early and often. On ESPN, I just saw this today. The top 10, excuse me, the top 10 as projected by ESPN right now: Green Bay, Seattle, Indy, Denver, New England, the Cowboys, the Eagles, the Ravens, the Steelers. And I just want to say a few things. Now, I'm not ready to give a full on list of my own yet, but I just want to say a couple of things about the list. Just a couple of things, thoughts that came to my mind. I think the Eagles are better than both the Indianapolis Colts and the Cowboys. It's all tricky, right? Because the teams that I don't say anything about, I haven't formed a full on opinion of what I think their season or who's better than who. Like I said, I don't have my own list yet, but just a couple notes. I think the Eagles are better than the Cowboys and the Colts. I think Seattle is going to take a small step back, not a huge one. I still think that they'll win the division, but I don't think that they'll be the second best team or first best team like a couple years ago, whatever. Especially if they don't get Cam Chancellor back. Max Unger being gone from their offensive line. Yes, I know they got Jimmy Graham, but this is not offense that throws the ball a ton. And Jimmy Graham isn't a great blocker. So Jimmy Graham not being a great blocker, coupled with losing Max Unger, who was a good blocker, helps lead to a little bit more of a leaky line in Seattle. I think that will hurt. Byron Maxwell is gone. He was opposite from Richard Sherman. The year before that, it was Brandon Browner. Brandon Browner, he was with New England last year, and he's now gone from New England as well. But now, we have Kerry Williams over there, where Byron Maxwell was last year. Kerry Williams played for the Eagles the last couple of years. I don't like Kerry Williams at all, and I think the fact that he's gone, and if they don't get Cam Chancellor back in there, it's going to hurt. Even if they don't get Cam Chancellor back, having Kerry Williams over there is going to hurt because Kerry tends to give up big plays, and even when he doesn't give up big plays in terms of the catch, he'll get a pass interference call at the most crucial time. I'm just not a fan of Kerry Williams, so I think that will hurt them. I think, and with that being the case, they'll give up a little bit, a little bit more than last year in terms of yardage and points, and that will hurt them. The fact that that line is not shored up will hurt their offense a little bit. So, with those things being said, I think that's why they'll take a bit of a step back this year. We'll see. I saw something earlier saying Cam Chancellor, he might be willing to come back if the Seattle Seahawks agree to waive all of the fines that he's been accumulating because he's been holding out, which is somewhere around $1 million. If they go ahead and do that, then he might consider that an olive branch worthy of coming back and playing. We'll see how that goes. But those are my thoughts. I just wanted to let you guys know. And I'll, see how the first few games go and all that before I really give like a power ranking of my own if I decide to do that. And I'll make my predictions for who I think will win the Super Bowl, or not win the Super Bowl, but get to the Super Bowl next week.